You said action.
My name is Matthew Lowe,
And I'm Mark Zigray
and we're here getting the inside scoop.
on Menopause. Hi, how you doing? My name is Mark Zigray. I'm here with Channel 4 News.
Hi.
We're talking about menopause here. Do you have any experience with menopause?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What kind of experiences have you had?
Flashes, night sweats, memory loss.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Those are not fun symptoms.
No.
No. How do you deal with those symptoms?
I don't. I just bear with them.
It's when you can't have kids anymore.
Okay.
Like, it happens to older women,
How old?
like 50s, late 40s.
Okay. So do you have any experience with menopause?
No.
No? Okay.
no.
What do you know about menopause?
I know that it is the glorious transition in a woman's body when she becomes older. And I know that it turns you into a total witch.
Okay.
And that my mom went through it when I went to college, so it worked out.
And what do you do when menopause happens to you?
Enjoy it.
Are you prepared?
I don't know if I'm... Can you prepare for menopause?
It is a tool of the devil.
Tool of the devil.
It is a tool of the devil. If you've ever been around a woman going through menopause, it is quite simply the worst thing ever.
You get hot, you get cold. You get hot, you get cold.
Cause you're hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you're no.
You're old and you get hot as shit.
It's like a PMS that goes for months.
Yeah. They get like hot flashes.
Months.
Here we are at Starbucks, here at the UC. Let's take a look at what these folks have to say. Hello, ladies. I have a quick question for you guys. What comes to mind when you hear the word menopause? You, go. What you got?
Women?
Women? Okay. What do you think? All right, menopause, go. No. No? Tell me about menopause.
Oh my god.
For beauty?
It could be a man.
Self-defense. 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 Can I ask you a few questions?
No, I'm good.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Menopause, go.
Yeah.
You want it? Can you tell me about menopause?
It needs to happen. And you men should be happy about menopause because all these things are the reason why you're here. You can get taken in and you can get taken out. So let's be nice and make sure you vote.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, can you tell me about menopause? You got something about menopause? Come on, just say something. I know the pooch has something to say. Back down, heel, sit.
Phase of a woman's life they go through kind of in the, in the middle stage of their life.
Yes, yes.
And I think it's caused by stress, and it's when they stop producing eggs,
Stress.
I believe.
Okay.
I think my mom's been going through it lately.
Do you know what menopause is?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you tell me about it?
It's when a woman she gets older, stops having her period and can't have babies anymore.
Okay.
Then she goes through hot flashes and stuff.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. Tell me about your experience with menopause.
I'm too young for menopause.
Do you have any family members that might have menopause?
Yes, my mom went through it and it was hell.
When I say menopause, what comes to mind?
Old age?
Old age? Okay. What is menopause? If you could just tell everyone here. Because I know you know everything about menopause.
Yeah. Okay, menopause is when your body stops producing estrogen at the rate it's supposed to.
Can you tell me what you know about menopause?
Menopause? Yes. It's something old women go through. And it's a terrible thing. Terrible. Just terrible.
And are you an old woman or are you an old man?
How dare you? You know anything?
Yeah, just when everything stops, you know what I mean?
We're seeking a honor.
Excuse me.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Can you tell me about menopause?
About menopause? I don't know, not old enough to have menopause.
Okay.
Hello. I'm your instructor today. We are going to be talking about menopause. Anyone in the class, can they tell me about menopause?
It's bad.
Bad? Okay.
Not there yet.
Is that your first thought on menopause? Something bad? Terrible?
If your professor has it, yeah.
Does your professor have it?
Well, some of them,
God help you. God help us all. I'm here with Dr. Burns here at UNC. He's going to give us a little physiology on menopause. Here we are. Menopause.
Menopause. Okay, menopause is a condition wherein the female undergoes a term that's referred to as reproductive senescence. So in other words, the female is born with a fixed number of eggs, which are referred to as oocytes, and then once that female reaches puberty, she will begin to release, which is termed ovulate, those oocytes, and about 99% of those oocytes or eggs that were present at the time of birth undergo a process that's called atresia, where the eggs will die.
Run out of eggs.
They don't run out of eggs.
Eggs will die. Only 1% are actually ovulated, and then usually around the age of 40 to 50, the female has released, or the eggs that were present have all died. So she undergoes the process called menopause or reproductive senescence. The reason being is that the female ovary does not have germ cells, adult stem cells, that can replenish that pool of potential oocytes. However, I will leave you with this. There was an article in Science about 2-3 years ago where there is some evidence that the female ovary may have these germ cells and may be able to take an individual that's undergone menopause and be able to have them to become reproductive sound again. So leave it at that.
Well, thank you, Mr. Burns.
That's a doctor.
I apologize. Thank you, Dr. Burns. And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Old people get it.
Yeah,
Old people get it? Okay.
Old people get it, and...
All old people get it?
No,
No, you can be young. Old women.
Yeah,
Old women.
old women get it.
Honestly, I don't know much. I don't know if it makes you horny. I don't know, but I know old folks get it, and they don't like it.
Alright.
So they have to take, like, pills and stuff so they can get horny and stuff.
Okay.
Am I talking about too much?
We are interviewing people at the gymnasium at UNC. You tell me a little about menopause.
Menopause is an issue that occurs with women once a month where they drop an ovary, and if they're not pregnant, it drops in.
This happens once a month.
And this happens once a month, yeah.
Okay. Menopause.
Menopause.
Okay.
When a woman reaches a certain age, she has, well, when she's born with her eggs in stasis. They're frozen, and so, but they're all formed, and she only has a certain amount of eggs. And then once she reaches a certain age, she runs out of eggs, because you have a period every month. And once you run out of eggs, you hit menopause, and that's when your hormones start going nuts, and some bad things, well, some uncomfortable things start happening.
Menopause. Can you tell me about it?
I don't get it because I'm a man, but it has to do with the end of your menses, and it has to obviously do with a woman bleeding on a, I think it's 28-day cycle.
Well, that's a period.
Yeah, but
that's a menstrual cycle. Are you talking about? We're talking about when that stops. You know.
I know.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'm
You
sorry.
kind of have to include the period before you say it's over.
Okay.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. No. You're.
Because otherwise, there's no, like, a little kid doesn't have.
So it starts when you're young, and then it stops when you're old. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, probably right around 50-ish.
Very good. That's about that time frame right there.
I was going to say it varies depending on the woman.
Definitely. Well, thank you
And
for your
whether or
time.
not they've had kids. But yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Well, thank you. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Want to shoot a three-pointer for me? This is for menopause, everybody. Women out there, this is for menopause. Kobe Bryant. Woo! I ask you a question about menopause?
Go ahead.
What do you know about menopause?
Not a lot.
First thing that comes to mind about menopause?
Women.
Women. And that's the story? Women. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Thank you.
Go menopause!
Yay, menopause!
Go menopause! Go menopause!
Woohoo!